All right, bro, let's just go straight into it. No fluff. Today, I want to talk about the thing that almost every single forex trader goes through and almost nobody talks about, honestly. Blowing your first account. And I don't mean losing a few trades, I mean logging in one day and seeing your balance sitting at zero or close enough to zero that it doesn't matter.
It's more common than people think, and the shame around it actually makes the problem worse. Because when traders don't talk about it, the next wave of beginners walks into the same minefield with no warning. The industry doesn't help. Brokers make it effortless to deposit and incredibly easy to destroy that deposit. The onboarding is frictionless. The education is an afterthought.
That is the part that gets me. You go to a broker's website, they throw a 30% deposit bonus at you, they show you this beautiful platform with charts and buttons, and somewhere in the fine print, it says leverage up to 1 to 500. And that number just sits there like it means nothing, but it means everything. That is the number that ends accounts.
Leverage is the single most misunderstood concept in retail forex. When a broker says 1 to 500, what that actually means is, for every $1 you put in, you're controlling $500 worth of currency. It sounds exciting, and that's the problem. Nobody reverses the math. If you deposit $200 and you're controlling $100,000 in a position, a move of just 0.2% against you wipes you out completely. 0.2%. The market breathes that much in a slow afternoon.
And this is where it gets ugly, because the new trader doesn't understand that. They think, okay, I have $200, worst case, I lose $200. But that's not how leverage works. You can lose your entire balance faster than you can get up and make a coffee. And when it happens the first time, it is a shock that the numbers on the screen just don't prepare you for.
The psychological aftermath is what I find most interesting to analyze. When a new trader blows their account, they rarely stop and ask, what did I do wrong mechanically? The emotional response is usually blame. Blame the broker, blame the market, blame the signal provider they were following. And that blame response is protective. It keeps the ego intact, but it also prevents the actual lesson from landing.
And then what do? They deposit again. Same behavior, slightly different currency pair, maybe a new indicator. And the result is the same, because the problem was never the strategy. The problem was never the pair. The problem was the complete absence of a risk framework.
That's exactly right. And I want to be specific about what a risk framework actually means in practice, because people throw that term around like it's abstract. A risk framework has 3 components. First, position sizing. Before any trade, you define how much of your account you are willing to lose on this specific trade. The standard recommendation is 1 to 2%. If your account is $500, that's $5 to $10 at risk. Not 50, not 100, $5 to $10.
And people hear that and they think, $5? That's nothing. What's the point? But the reaction is the problem. The point isn't the dollar amount. The point is surviving long enough to learn.
Precisely. The first account is not a profit center. The first account is a tuition payment. The question is, how much tuition do you want to pay? $5 per trade over 3 months of learning costs you very little. $100 per trade over 3 months costs you everything and teaches you nothing, because you don't have enough left to apply what you learned.
So talk to me about the demo trading conversation, because I know what you're going to say, but I also know a lot of people resist it hard.
Demo trading is not optional for beginners. Full stop. And I understand the objection. People say demo isn't real, the emotions aren't there. That's true, but demo serves a different purpose than emotional training. Demo teaches you the mechanics, platform navigation, order types, how spread affects your fills, how to read a chart, how to place and manage a position. You cannot skip the mechanics and go straight to the psychological training. That's like skipping driver's ed and going straight to a highway.
$3,000, 3 days. That's what it cost me to learn what we just explained in 15 minutes. Don't be me. Build the framework first. The market will be here when you're ready. It's not going anywhere.
And one final thought. If you've already blown an account, that doesn't disqualify you. Some of the most disciplined traders I know have blown 2 or 3 accounts before everything clicked. The difference between those who made it and those who quit is that the ones who made it treated each blown account as data, not as failure. They asked what specifically went wrong, and they fixed that one thing before reloading. That's the process.
Okay, guys, hope you got something for today's topic. Don't forget to like and subscribe, giving us motivation to give you more lessons. Thanks, subscribe and like.